Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Today we're starting part 27 of our Protectorate campaign. Last time we started working on unifying/conquering Africa. We refocused our research priorities a little bit and we're trying to get towards rings so that we can actually build our victory condition. As far as what we need to do this session, we're going to be continuing to work on Africa. We're going to be continuing to work toward rings. We might spend some time in space, trying to build up a little more infrastructure there. But for now, I'm going to start us off by running some more stability missions, probably in the African Union, and then I'm going to be declaring more wars. So we're going to have Japan declare another war. We'll have Eric set national policy in Japan for that. Anjor will have declare war from the European Union. And we want, let's see, we want to go for, probably have Japan go for Angola, who is allied to Iran, which we do have control over, so we can end that alliance. So we will do that. And then for the European Union, we're going to declare war on Zimbabwe. So we will have the European Union declare a rivalry first with Zimbabwe, and then declare war this turn. Otherwise, Urantika and Madeline are both going to run stability in the African Union.
Restoring order.
Ready for my mission.
Stabilize nation. There it is. Stabilize nation in the African Union.
Will restore peace to this nation.
And with that, we will run time.
Lending my expertise.
Alright, we have arrived in South Africa. So the EU is working on taking Johannesburg. We finished the Life Science Research Center. I'm going to finish up the Quantum Batteries project, I think, because we're pretty close on it. And I don't know that... We had some projects unlocked last time, I think, that I was interested in. But I don't think there's anything that I wanted to get so badly that we really need it right away. Maybe, like, alien robotics was pretty cool. Security measures actually is pretty cool. -2 on enthrall missions against our control points is good. I will go ahead and do that one.
Violence is abating.
Alright, so we're getting some more stability.
Violence is abating.
Our African Union is down under 2 unrests. That's nice. Japan is going to declare war, and I wanted to declare war on Angola. And sure, we'll have the EU and definitely the African Union join in the war.
Policy direction complete.
Oh, a bunch of farms just finished building. That's great. Those will be more useful once the research campus is finished and we start taking hits to our volatiles. European Union, I want to declare war on Zimbabwe. And I will have Japan join. I'm not going to have Iran or Israel join. Let's see. Okay, so African Union took control of South Africa. The European Union conquered it. We will move those forces into Zimbabwe. And then next turn we'll declare war on Botswana, Namibia, and Congo. Let's see. With that, I'm gonna set up for more wars. Are we? I don't know who controls Congo. It looks like the servants control Congo. So I want Japan to declare a rivalry with Congo, or oh, maybe the servants don't actually control it. They already have a rivalry with Congo. Great. And Angola. Angola we already declared war on. Okay, so we need to declare war on Congo and Botswana. Botswana, we want to end their alliance with Iran. Botswana is currently under the control of the initiative. So we will end that alliance. And we will have the EU declare rivalry with them. So with that, we will have Eric again set national policy in Japan. Actually, what's everyone's command scores? Madeline's is 17. I should have Urantika not be running stabilized nation missions. I should have her set national policy in the EU.
On my way to the capital.
Let Eric set national policy, or let Madeline do stabilization in the African Union.
We'll make things safe.
Anjor can run stabilized nation in the African Union as well.
Make things safe.
And then we will have Eric go ahead and set policy in Japan.
Time to make our move.
Alright, and with that, we will run time. We should be getting those research campuses anytime now. Okay, Zambia, Malawi is conquered and absorbed into the African Union. So we will deploy forces to Angola.
Offering assistance.
Alright, and Zimbabwe is under attack.
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off.
Humanity First failed a coup d'etat mission, apparently critically, or they wouldn't have captured this guy. Well, that's a thing. We could take him out, probably. I don't know that I'm interested in trying to generate an agent in Humanity First right now, but we could. First off, I'm going to have Japan declare war on Congo. We will have everyone join in. And then I'm going to have, let's see, Botswana. That's right.
Policy direction complete.
So the European Union is going to declare war on Botswana. And have Japan join in. We don't need Iran and Israel to join in. We do want the African Union to join in, though. Alright, Zimbabwe is conquered. So we will have the European Union forces move on to Botswana. And we will continue to do this. All right. I think I am going to try and take a look at this counselor that we captured. He's got an espionage score of 10 and the assassinate mission, which I'm not a huge fan of. And so we might just take him out while he's detained.
Ready for my
We
mission.
could have Urantika do that.
Glorious.
Not purge, assassinate. She's got very, very good odds of succeeding. And I'm not worried about pissing off Humanity First. I think we'll just do that.
Coming. Standing by.
We continue our spree of violence as the pacifist faction. We'll stabilize the African Union, and then Eric is going to go and declare war on Namibia, who is allied to Pakistan and the People's Republic of Korea. Neither of those is a problem. I don't think we don't control either one, but we're already at war with Korea, so we will have Eric declare war on Namibia. I'm gonna have the European Union do it. So Eric is going to go ahead and set policy in the European Union.
Heading to the capital.
And we will confirm assignments and run time.
I will help them.
Widespread panic in the EU. I'm going to pay a little bit of democracy and some ops. Alright, and Botswana, the invasion has begun.
Problem solved permanently.
Alright, and we took out a Humanity First counselor who messed up a coup attempt in one of our countries.
Order is returning.
We're definitely going far more extremist than we were earlier.
Order is returning.
Alright, we took Angola. We're gonna continue running economy, we're gonna continue running welfare. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna prioritize.
Policy direction complete.
Alright, EU is gonna declare war on Namibia. It was right there, as well as People's Republic of Korea and Pakistan. Sure, we'll have Japan join in. We could have Iran join in, although Pakistan is nuclear, so we don't really want to do that. So we will not have Iran or Israel join in. It looks like we finished up our research campuses on Mercury. So our research income is now 6K a month. That's a very nice improvement. We're getting almost as much from HABs as we are from nations. So that's really good. Yeah, that's really great, actually. That should speed up our techs dramatically. Quantum encryption is still going to take until July of next year. It's a huge project, and no one else is doing much for it. Our space future should finish up in September of next year, so that's still a ways off. Although we are almost to next year. It's December 26th in game. Yeah, I think with that we'll just continue running time. Our volatile income is down to almost nothing, but that should be all right. We've got a huge stockpile, and worst case scenario, we might be able to trade with the aliens for more, although they might still be pissed at us about killing some of their operatives. Botswana's been conquered. Oh goodness, we need to run more stability in the African Union. That's gone way up. But for now, we will deploy forces to Namibia, and we will deploy forces. We will deploy the Japanese forces to Congo. All right. I think we're gonna stop fighting temporarily after we take these last two nations. And so I'm gonna spend an entire round of counselor actions just trying to bring this insurgency down in the African Union. Because that is a problem. How is this doing? Cohesion is falling, but that's unsurprising. So I will run stability in the African Union.
Restore peace to this
Udantika
Ready
will
for
run
my
stability
mission.
in the African Union.
We'll turn down the heat.
She doesn't have as good of odds, but that's
Ready to
fine.
go.
Madeline will run stability in the African
Restoring
Union.
order.
Anjar will run stability in the
again.
African Union. That should help out a fair bit. I do kind of want, let's see, the resting point is now above 0. So I do want to try and work on, I want to work on economy, I want to work on welfare, I want to work on cohesion, but all of those are going to be a little harder to get in the immediate future. So for now, we will just
Offering support.
try and keep things under control.
Things are cooling off.
All right.
Things are stabilizing.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
A failure. That's unfortunate, but that's
Things
okay.
are stabilizing.
Well, 3 out of 4 is not bad. We still got 1.5 down. Yeah, this is fine for now. We'll try and take a little more territory, and then let's see here. We want to keep on bringing unrest down there. European Union unrest is fine. Japan unrest is totally fine. I'm actually curious. I haven't looked at this in a while, but I'm curious what the most militaristic nations are right now. So Japan is the strongest military in the world, followed by the U.S., followed by Israel, Canada, Taiwan, Australia, and then China. Oh, China's actually ahead of the EU. That's a problem because they have like 10 armies. Well, we'll try and do something about that eventually. For now, though, I'm gonna have people continue running stability missions in the African Union.
Where do you need
I'll have Eric run public campaign and Urantika also run public campaign instead of stability, just because they're not as good at it.
We'll turn down the heat.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then with that, I want to confirm assignments, run time.
Offering counsel.
Wildfires in Calgary, we can just pay 20 ops, that's fine. That doesn't hurt much. Alright, Namibia is conquered. African Union jumped, oh goodness, up to 6.2. Well, we'll keep on trying to bring that down here shortly. I am gonna have all of the European armies, I think, go back to Europe for now. And I'm going to have the Japanese armies go back to Japan after they take Congo. Just to heal up, try and spend some time cooling relations, bringing unrest down in the African Union. And generally just trying to improve things overall there. So I'm going to send 1st Division back to London. Let's see here. I want the Première Division going back to Paris. The 1st Guards Tank Army is from St. Petersburg, which is up here. And the 1st Panzer Division is from Hamburg, so that's over here. I think that's all of the EU armies. Alright, so they're going home. And we're going to keep running time.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Alright, we got a public campaign mission off in the African Union. That's great.
Order is returning.
Violence is abating.
We're reducing the guerrilla war to insurgency, at least.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
9% more public support. That should help with the stability missions. All right. Let's see. Unrest is still very high there.
Restoring order.
I'm just gonna keep running Stabilized Nation there with everyone.
We'll restore peace to this nation. Reporting in.
Standing by for order.
Everyone except Sean,
Restore
that is.
peace to this nation.
Because I really want to get that down. Its resting value is now 2.3. That's probably going to go up again once Congo gets conquered here in a moment.
I will help them.
All right. So now their resting point is... Oh, it actually went down to 1.9. Interesting. I'm not really sure how that happened. But, oh, Congo probably had a better economy or something. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Better education? Whatever the cause, we're gonna deploy the Western Army back to Fukuoka, and we're gonna send... Nope, I don't want you just going to a random other place there. I want the Central Army going back to Tokyo. And then we're gonna sue for peace with all of the other random countries we've declared war on inadvertently in the process, because I think we're still at war with Korea at least, and probably Pakistan.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
All
Things are
right.
stabilizing.
The situation remains chaotic.
Well, we got it down to 3.8, so that's good. We'll try and get it further in a moment here. But we have most of the southern half of Africa done. Alright, security measures is good. Could take alien robotics. I think I wanted to take autonomous research groups at some point. We'll do that, try and get the bonus that it gives, and then go from there. Appeals to fear messaging. All right, public campaigns do more now. Let's go ahead and try and work on the rest of the research centers. So information science research center. Oh, let's not actually do that one because we're already doing 2 other information science projects. Let's do military science research center. That'll be fine. All right. European armies are returning home. Temporarily. I'm sure we'll be going to war again here soon. But for now, let's keep on calming. Oh goodness. Rest value is now 4.5. How did that happen? Probably because we had the armies leave. Because we were probably getting a decrease in unrest thanks to the European and Japanese armies being there. I also wanted to... I'll figure that out in a minute here. I wanted to go take a look at wars. So we technically are still at war with Korea, and Pakistan. So we will need to try and end all of those. So we'll end 2 wars in the European Union and 1 war in Japan. So I'm going to have Urantika set policy in the EU.
Time to make our move.
Madeline set policy. Actually, Madeline can run a stabilized nation again. In the
We'll
African
restore
Union,
peace to this
Anjor can run
nation.
stabilized
Ready to
nation
go.
in the African Union.
What's the op?
Eric can go ahead and set national policy in the EU. Let's do set national policy in Japan, actually. We'll end the war there first. So that, because I think South Korea's navy is blockaded. Yeah, so that's good. So we don't want to... The way naval combat works is if you've got a stronger navy and you're at war with someone who has a weaker navy, they can't move ships across the ocean. So we want to try and take advantage of that. I wonder if we could go conquer China. We probably could. I don't think we should. They've got nukes, so they can destroy our armies as we try to conquer them. But we could go and try and conquer them with their 10 armies all sitting off being useless over here. Of course, they could just come in and attack Europe's back door there. So I'm just going to do those assignments for now. More armies returning home.
Offering support.
So the EU should be all safe at home. Yep.
Things are cooling off.
African Union is
Things are
getting
cooling off.
is calming down. All right, critical
Cleaning things
success. I think I want to start running some knowledge and or unity here. Probably a little of both. And another pip of welfare to try and work on that very high inequality score, and also to bring cohesion up to that 4.4 value. Because we've got a lot of regions in here now. So that's not ideal.
Mission complete.
Alright, Japan is going to seek peace in the... Oh, which war did we want to seek peace in? Probably the Japan-East African Federation War? Yeah. Japan-East African Federation War. That'll end that war entirely.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
And then the European Union can end the other two wars. So we want to end the Namibia war first to get Pakistan off of
Mission complete.
potential war.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
So that's good. We still have one war going on, I believe. And then we'll try to end that next turn. Yes, we have support in Uruguay. I'm not too concerned about that right now. I want to reduce unrest in the African Union still. Boost cohesion ideally. Oh, rest value is now 2.4. Oh, probably because we ended the wars. Well, I want to try and bring that down. I wonder if we could do something with direct investment here. We don't have a ton of cash on hand. Yeah, so that's not going to be super easy to do. I think we just keep running reduce unrest missions and hope for the best. We could also run some build army priority, try and get more armies deployed to eventually help reduce unrest that way. I don't know that I want to do that right away. There's 16 regions. Let's see, Sudan deployed a military. Yeah, I think we're gonna just try and manually control unrest for now. Still, although, oh, Andor can go take out some xenofarming in the Himalayan states.
Ready for
We'll have
orders.
Madeline stabilize the African Union. Eric can stabilize the African Union.
We'll make things safe.
And I'm gonna have Urantika go ahead and try to end the last war in the EU.
Heading to the capital.
Alright, so we will confirm assignments, run time.
Lending my expertise.
And we did, I think, get a nice boost. Yeah, so our HABs are producing a lot of extra science now, which is great. Fukuoka region. Okay, so Japanese military is returning home and healing. Military Science Research Center is done. I'm going to go for the Energy Research Center.
Order is returning.
All right, that's good.
Violence is abating.
All right. We're down to peaceful for now. That's going to keep increasing, unfortunately. We really want to work on welfare. I'm gonna put a third pip in that, actually. And we really want to work on economy. But I want to spend a little bit of resource on unity and knowledge while we're doing that.
Policy direction complete.
We're going to seek peace in the last war.
Wrapping up here.
And that'll get us back to no wars, which is good. Looks like China and India are still at war, but there's not too much we can do about that. We'll go ahead and keep running time.
Target secured.
Yeah, this is all manageable for now, at least. Do we have time for... Oh yeah, level ups and orgs. It's time to take a look at. Do any of these... None of those have as much science boost as I want. Hibiscus Research Group is pretty nice. We probably want to get that for Sean if we can. Sean, who can't level up yet. But we could take off Philippus Extraction. I think that's worth it here. We'll try and equip that to someone else potentially, but give him Hibiscus Research Group to get that +3 science. Also gives a nice boost to social science research, which is good because we could really use that. We're doing a couple of social science projects right now. Eric is going to go ahead and level up his, I think, command stat again. Do we want to do administration? I don't think we care that much. He's getting a bonus to administration, but I like both the orgs he has that do that. So I'm going to give him more command. Urantika can level up twice, it looks like. What is her base administration stat? 20? And she's getting +5 from something. Oh, the Central Intelligence Agency. Yeah, we're not going to replace that on her. So we'll go ahead and level up her command stat as well, I guess. Or we could do persuasion. What is her... She doesn't really have any good persuasion tasks. I guess public campaign. Yeah, let's augment command. We'll level that up twice. Madeline can level up. Her administration base is 12, so it might actually be worth trying to work on her somewhat. Although her plus administration orgs are giving her other useful things. So let's just go ahead and give her another pip in, or another point in command as well. Anjor, his administration stat is 13. Laguna Foundation is actually pretty nice. Free Federation of Industrial Workers is pretty nice, getting them that extra persuasion. Austriana Financial we don't really need. So I'll start working on Anjor's administration stat again. We can, let's see, if he's at 14 unmodified, and we want to, let's see, how much is he getting total from these? +4, +8, +13. So we need, so that means he's at 27, and we want to get him up to 30. So we need 3 more points of administration, and then we can get rid of Austriana Financial or move it to someone else. And then Sean is fine. I don't know that I have a good way to get Philippus Extraction back onto anyone. Get that mining bonus and that economy bonus. Could probably get rid of Thoth Marketing. I don't know that we really need the persuasion on Anjor at this point because we got Inspire on Eric. So let's get rid of Thoth Marketing. I'll go ahead and sell that. And maybe Olympus Laboratories. No, I want to keep that. I think I possibly want to even go put that on to Sean. Arcadia Protection we can get rid of. That'll lose us a point of command, but Andor's got plenty of command right now. And then he can equip Philippus Extraction. And I think we're good to go for now. So we will continue to have Sean advising in the EU.
I'm here.
Everyone knows where he is right now, but I think we took out all the potential assassins. So I'm not too worried about him.
I'm here.
Anjor can go and try and take out the rest of that xenoforming
At your
in the
service.
Himalayan states. Eric will go ahead and try and run stability in the African
We'll turn down
Union.
Standing by.
Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. And then Madeline will also try to run stability in the African Union.
I'm here.
Oh goodness, the EU is up to hegemonic. I'm gonna stop running Unity as much in the EU. We'll put that down to a single pip. Knowledge should, yeah, that should be a little bit better. Goodness, when did that happen? Probably with all those wars we were declaring. Anyway, that's gonna hurt our science. Science does best when cohesion is around 5, I believe. So we definitely want to work on that. Urantika, I don't really know what I want her to do right now. We could probably try and do some more unification into the African Union via diplomacy rather than military conflict for a while. Try and pull in like South Sudan, for example. Or maybe Eritrea. Sudan. I don't know. We definitely have some options for that. Who's got lots of people, I guess, because the thing is we really want to get population in there, because the more population we have, the better the per capita GDP increases are. I'm thinking about taking Sudan because they have an army in there, and that could help with reducing some of the unrest in the African Union. So I think we'll have Urantika go ahead and try and take control point from Humanity First in Sudan. I also hate that they're spending all of their priority or their pips on military and spoils. That's kind of terrible. So we will fix that.
Offering assistance.
Scandal in Japan. We'll have people resign gracefully, I think. Lose some public opinion, but we can get it back. How is Japan doing? I don't even remember what I'm running in there. Oh goodness, that is a lot of hegemonic cohesion. Close that. Do we want to run anything else in Japan? We're trying to build a navy. I'm gonna go ahead and start running funding and mission control, I think. And they are a nuclear power, actually. That's right. So we could run nuclear weapons as well, potentially. But I think we'll just add funding and mission control to the mix for now. Just because we can always use a little more of that.
Order is returning.
All right, we got unrest down to 0 temporarily. Cohesion is still falling, but hopefully we can get that up in the near future. All right, Energy Research Center finished. Let's go for Space Science Research Center.
The LZ is secure.
All right, there's still some alien life forms in Kathmandu. We got most of it, but not all of it.
We are in control now.
Alright, Sudan, we took a control point. I'm going to switch this over to run economy and welfare. And then I'm going to try and take the executive next turn and ally it into the African Union. Thailand, we lost a point to the servants. Interesting. I'm not worried about that. That's fine for now. If we lose the rest of Thailand, it'll be okay. But I just hadn't even thought about them for a while. Public opinion about us has dropped in the EU. That's fine. We have lots of public opinion still. Then let's see here. Urantika, I want to run a purge mission on the executive point in Sudan.
Removing our enemies. With fear.
Madeline can go and run stability somewhere probably in the EU maybe. Nope, EU is stable. I guess we'll go try and take Eritrea. I'll put in a couple influence, get the odds up slightly.
Where do you need me?
Anjor can again try to take out those aliens xenoforming in the Himalayan states. Eric, let's see. I want to ally. Is South Sudan rivals with just Korea and Japan? Sudan is rivals with China, Israel, and America, or the United States, I should say, and is allied to Sudan, Taiwan, and Egypt. Yeah, I think we'll just keep doing this the way that we are right now. I'm thinking about having Eric run an advise mission for a little while, or at least for a turn in the African Union, just to get them more investment points. I think we'll go ahead and do that.
Offering assistance.
Offering counsel.
Otherwise, let's see, we're churning out science at a pretty good clip. We could try to build some more science stuff, especially in low Earth orbit. That might be worth doing here in the near future.
Let's go on for the good guy.
Alright, we got Kathmandu clear. Autonomous Research Group's project is finished. That's good. I want to go for, I think, the Materials Research Center at this point. Yeah, that'll be fine.
We've removed some threats.
Alright, and we have Sudan under control. I want to ally them to the African Union. And then in June we can federate them in.
We are in control now.
And Eritrea will do the same thing. We'll start doing this peacefully again. I'm gonna end the rivalry with Japan too while I'm at it. And we finished another project. Did we get the Social Science Lab Research Center yet? I think we did that one, yeah. Or at least I'm not seeing it again. Maybe let's go for the Information Science Research Center at this point. I know we've got it doubled up or tripled up now on information science projects, but that'll be okay for now. Wildland fires in Irkutsk, so we'll mitigate that. All right, and now we control the army in Sudan. At this point, I think we want to just keep on rushing science as best we can, and who do we want to have advising the African Union? Their science score isn't great, so it doesn't matter too much. We can just do whoever is least useful elsewhere for the time being. Let's see. So Sudan and Eritrea will get allied in on June 10th. So that'll be in a couple of turns. Well, several turns. Do we want to try and do something about India or China yet at this point? I don't know that we can. So I'm going to go ahead and have... Let's see. Unrest is going to keep rising in the African Union, but that's okay for now. Oh, we got a 4th control point. Excellent. We will... Oh, what do I actually need to do at this point? We're only 4 points under cap. We're finally getting very close to that again. And so I don't want to just spread out without thinking about it. But I'm not really sure what I want to work on. Because right now, all of our countries are actually, I think, in pretty good shape. So European Union is looking great, Japan is looking great, the African Union is looking pretty good. Canada, Israel. I suppose we lost that point in Thailand, we could take it back. We lost a point in Singapore a while ago, I think, that we could take back and run more spoils there. South Sudan, we should probably ally into the African Union. Try and do that one diplomatically as well. Then... Goodness, I'm just not sure what to do at this point. We don't really have enough cap available to take a bunch of control points. So I'm thinking about, well, okay, so let's have Urantika go and take that point from the servants in Singapore.
Targeting the opposition.
And Madeline can... Who has the best science score after Sean? Is it? I think it's Anjor. Has 12 science.
At your service.
Eric has 6. So we'll have Anjor go
service.
and advise Japan, I think, because Japan is our second best science site.
Offering counsel.
And then I guess we'll have Eric advise the African Union for now.
Offering counsel.
Acknowledged.
Madeline. I'm not really sure what to do with Madeline. We could try and take some more control points. We could take Madagascar. They are... That might not be a crazy idea. So we'll go ahead and take
Targeting the
them.
opposition.
I think they're pretty... Yeah, they don't cost a lot of CP, so we'll take them.
I will help them.
All right, and then I'm just gonna leave Eric and Anjor on permanent assignment for now.
I will help
On our other big nations. Sorry for the background noise. And then we'll have Madeline and Urantika try and do flex missions as needed. Alright, servants are launching a fleet. Sorry about that.
Our people have taken control.
Alright, we took Madagascar. I'm going to set priorities to running mostly economy and welfare. And then we'll go on.
Have taken control.
We'll go over to Singapore, set all the spoils. We're at 499 out of 491, which isn't too bad. Hopefully we can actually just level some folk up soon, maybe. Well, we can level up Sean, but I'm going to level up his science stat instead of one of his other stats because I really want to keep getting those bonuses in the EU. Resistance failed a purge mission on Madagascar. We lost the executive point in Thailand. That's fine. That gets us back under cap at least. And with that, I think we'll actually just call it for the session here, because I need to figure out what I want to prioritize next time, other than just we need more tech and we need to try and get more of Africa together. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.